Yo, my name's Aaron, and after more than 16 years of teaching the guitar to countless students, I often get asked this question. How do I know what chords to use? Or how do I know what chords fit into a key? How do you know how to write chord progressions? Well, by following the step-by-step process that I've put into this video, you'll never struggle to know what chords to play ever again. Step 1. Learn the C major scale. The C major scale is the most fundamental scale in all of Western music on which everything else is built. And it comprises of the following notes: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C again for the octave. And then we also need to reverse it, which you should do for all your scales, by the way. Even if you can only play this slowly and badly, it's going to help you tremendously moving forward and understanding chords and chord progressions. Step 2, and this is the fun bit, harmonise the major scale. This means we turn every note of the scale into a chord and only use notes from that C major scale that we're harmonising. Burn the following sequence onto your brain: major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. This identifies the different chord types for every single degree of the scale. So you literally just superimpose one on top of the other, and then you know all of the chords for C major. So in C major, that's going to be this. C major is chord 1, D minor is chord 2, E minor is chord 3, F major is chord 4, G major is chord 5, A minor is chord 6, and B diminished is chord 7. Now you know all of the chords that will fit into C major. Step 3, think numbers, not notes. When we talk about chords and chord progressions, there's a shorthand way of expressing it, and that is by using Roman numerals, whereby an uppercase Roman numeral means the chord is major, a lowercase Roman numeral means the chord is minor, and a lowercase Roman numeral with a little circle in the top right hand corner means that that chord is diminished. Now, there's a little caveat here, and that is diminished chords really in a songwriting context and in a chord progression context are just rarely ever used. They're kind of like the black sheep of the family, so you can kind of put that to one side and only worry about the first 6. So if I was to write out simply this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then you would know that the chords to be used in the key of C major are C major, because that one is uppercase, D minor, because that one is lowercase, E minor, because that one is lowercase, and so on and so forth, and you just carry on the sequence to its logical conclusion. Step 4, chord progression examples. Let's have a look at a couple of examples in the key of C major so you can put this into practice. Let's say we want to play a 1, 4, 5 progression in the key of C major. Well, we know that chord 1 is going to be C, because that's the first note of our key, first note of our scale, and we know that in that major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished sequence, it's a major. So the first chord is C major. That's chord 1. And then chord 4, C, D, E, F, okay? And we know that chord 4 is F major because that's where it is in the sequence, and because we've also got an uppercase Roman numeral there. And by the way, this is literally how I learned it, just by counting along on my fingers and having these sequences memorized. I did that enough times and eventually it's just in there. Okay, and the last chord is chord 5, C, D, E, F, G. And we know that chord 5 is major, and again we can see a capital Roman numeral that tells us it's major. So 1, 4, 5 sounds like this: C, F, G. Let's try one other chord progression, and that is 1, 5, 6, 4. Well, we already know chord 1 is going to be C, C major. Chord 5, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, and we know it's 5 is a major chord, so we've got C to G. And then chord 6, C, D, E, F, G, A minor. Okay, so we've got C, G, A minor, and then chord 4, C, D, E, F. We know that F is going to be a major chord. So we've got C, G, A minor and F as a 1-5-6-4 chord progression. Very common chord progression that. Don't forget to download the free PDF in the description that gives you all the chords in every single key, as well as some chord progressions that you can practice. And if you're interested in soul-y, jazzy sounding chords like this, that's called harmonizing the major scale in sevenths. Check out the video that's on your screen now.